This is very exciting, I gotta say. Yesterday, if you haven't heard, the California Supreme Court overturned a ban on gay marriage. So I would like to say right now, for the first time, I am announcing I am getting married. Thank you. I'll tell you who the lucky guy is soon. And I'm so excited. If I'm this emotional now just saying, and I can't imagine how that's going to be, but it's something that of course, we've wanted to do, and we want it to be legal, and we're just very, very excited. So that is my first time. I'll tell you, for many reasons, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling that there's a smile on my face, there's a spring in my step, and there's a ring on my finger. And that's... or not, but I got married. It was kind of quiet, so nobody... I'll tell you, and as you know, every little girl dreams about two things. That's having a beautiful wedding day and meeting the Jonas Brothers, and I've done both now, so I'm done. All right, so I know that I promised to show you some photos, and I'm going to keep my vows to you, and I'm going to show you some photos that I brought here today, and these are from our personal photos from kind of the wedding and a little bit after, and some I haven't even seen myself. We rushed them to get them ready for the show. So the whole wedding was at our house, and it was just our family and a few friends, and of course our dogs, and our cats had a prior commitment, so they could not. They didn't show up. But, and I want to say a shout out to Zach Posen. Zach Posen designed our outfits, and they were absolutely gorgeous. And he made me a beautiful, like a shirt and pants with a vest and a dress for Portia that was so gorgeous. And this is the dress, and that's, yeah, that's not Portia. That's the, just the dress. And so, it had to stay on that form. We didn't see each other or our outfits until right before the wedding. We tried to save that moment. And so this was in another section of the house, and on that form, and that dress is just, it took 3 weeks for him to make, and then 10 weeks of work for me to pay for. And then gorgeous, gorgeous, and beautiful, beautiful picture. This picture, I think, is so, I love that picture, and I know it looks candid, but right before she took it, the photographer said, look stunning and radiant and like it's the happiest day of your life. And so, of course, she just pretended. And the whole thing, though, it was very simple, very traditional, and both of us wore pink and white because pink is pretty, and white is, you know, the old wedding rhyme, you've chosen right if you've married in white. And then the other half, of course, is you'll forever be blessed if you're married in a vest. And so I chose the vest. And then, before the ceremony, we just spent a few minutes, just some time alone to be together, and I think those little moments before the wedding, it just makes it so special. So we were kind of just hanging out. This is us at the back door, we were just watching while the caterer argued with the florist right there. Hoping they got over it pretty quick. And then Mama was there, and Mama gave us some good advice, and yeah, very happy. And the only thing she said is, can you please wrap the ceremony before Deal or No Deal, because someone wins the million. And so we had to rush it. And then when the ceremony was over, we all went to the patio for dinner, and this was the table setting, and there's my Mama did the calligraphy for the place settings, and we started with a small salad, and then we grazed on those flowers. And that's... And then we had a cake from Sweet Lady Jane that is a beautiful, beautiful cake. And according to tradition, now you're supposed to keep the top part of the cake for your 1-year anniversary, but it was delicious, so we didn't leave any. And also, according to tradition, you're supposed to offer slices to the guests. Whoops. We didn't know that ahead of time. And then the day was amazing. It was exhausting, though. We were just like, this is us actually in the middle of the day taking a little cat nap just against each other's... That's how goats sleep, against each other's forehead, and I read that. We passed it off like we were doing our first slow dance, and that's what everybody thought. Actually, that was our first dance, and I want to share my second dance with y'all. Our next guest made sure every detail of the most important day of my life was absolutely perfect, and it really was. Please welcome our wedding planner, Mindy Weiss. All right. So, Mindy, you've planned a lot of weddings for a lot of people, and I know that brides are difficult, right?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. I mean, it's really stressful. I learned that it's a very stressful thing. How did we compare, because you had 2 brides, to other people that you've done?
Well, I think if we would have had the big wedding, it would have been a problem.
Yeah.
But because it got really small, I mean, truly, I have to admit that you did everything. I just followed the directions.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
But yeah. We did. We had a huge, like 150, 200 people. Originally, we were going to do a huge wedding. And then at the last minute, we called her and said, please call and uninvite everybody because we just can't do it. It's too stressful. Right. And then we got calls from certain people thinking they were the only ones uninvited, so that they were offended. And I
kept telling them, no, you would have been there.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. But yeah, so we did the right thing. We only had like 21 people, so.
It was perfect.
Yeah. And even really then, it's so hard to decide the seating chart, because the further away people get from you, the more offended they are.
They feel terrible, and they analyze it. They see exactly who's next to you. It's a big deal, the political aspect of seating.
But we were pretty calm, right?
Very calm. From the minute I got there that morning, you were kind of like flying around, and it was really, I was a little worried the night before. I thought, oh God, here we go. Yeah. Not one. Yeah. And everything you told me to do, by the time I got there, you had done it.
Oh, yeah. Well, I like to do things.
I know.
This is Laura Porzak, who was the photographer that you recommended, who was unbelievable, and she's done every beautiful picture you've ever seen, she's done. She does and just was kind of always around us, and we didn't know. She was just taking pictures.
Easy to be around. You look much better in pictures if you like your photographer.
Yes,
I think it's really important.
Because she just kind of disappears. This is us running from the paparazzi. We kept trying to get pictures. Every time we'd go out to get a picture out in our garden, the paparazzi would, so we'd keep running back and forth.
3 helicopters.
They were kind of circling, taking turns. So that's the one thing I did do. I picked out the linens and the tablecloth and had them made and designed all that. And we should thank Bountiful. Sue at Bountiful loaned us the beautiful dishes.
Dishes, all different. That Portia wanted all different vintage dishes, which were
English
fantastic.
And French dishes that were... Now, what's the biggest mistake that people make when they're planning a wedding?
I think one of the biggest mistakes is planning the entire wedding the day after you get engaged. I mean, I have brides who come in and says, I've hired the photographer, the videographer, the band, and this is my budget, and they spent their entire budget on just those 3 things. So that's a big problem. They have to take a deep breath and plan it all out, and really the budget becomes a big part of the planning process.
It adds up, doesn't it?
Very quickly.
Yeah. It's amazing how many different things that you forget about. So, and there are trends right now. What's the biggest trend in weddings?
I think the biggest trend maybe is destination weddings. They're flying me all over the world because they don't want 1 day, they want 3 days.
Really?
They want a welcome party, they want the wedding, then they want the brunch, so they don't want it to all go away in 1 day.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it's a big
weekend. I
weekend.
can't imagine that.
I know, it's a long weekend.
That is a huge thing. All right, so not everybody can afford a wedding planner, but it certainly is helpful. I'll tell you, I didn't think I needed one. I had no idea about a wedding planner. And I want to also give a shout out to Dr. Wayne Dyer, who married us, who was incredible and beautiful and just made it so special. My brother Vance wrote the most hilarious song that someday, I have it on the website right now, but my brother Vance went into the studio and wrote a song for us that's hysterical. But anyway, you really did. You helped the day. It was the most beautiful, special day, as it should be. And you have a book for people who cannot afford a wedding planner.
Right.
It is called The Wedding Book, the big book for your big day, and Mindy Weiss is giving it to everybody in the audience. Well, I told you I'd show you some exclusive footage from our wedding last month, and you're not going to see this anywhere else. It's our personal footage. And after the ceremony, I flew this guy in. I surprised Portia with a performance by the singer Joshua Radin, who sings the most beautiful song. It's called Today, and I love this song. And it was just truly one of the most amazing experiences I've ever had in my life. Take a look.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
Oh my God, these are so beautiful.
Portia may do flowers and plates and stuff like that, but nobody does a candle like me. Portia's mama from Australia came in. And are you having some
I'm eating Vegemite.
Eating Vegemite. So Australian. So Maggie came from Australia, and we're waiting for my mama and my Aunt Helen, who came in from Mississippi. And how do you feel?
I feel great. Very excited and very happy. Exciting. Yes.
3 glasses?
Yeah, for water.
Water?
Champagne, water, wine.
We could save room if we wore those hats that you could drink from. You could put the champagne in the hat,
That
and you could just sip on it.
that works. That works.
I'm
but
just throwing out ideas.
Exciting, exciting.
Rolling in the makeup here.
Wow. It's beautiful. So pretty. I'm so happy. You look beautiful.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Shoelaces untied. You can dry your eye. A perfect shadows lie behind her. And this is the day I make you mine. The way your hair lies, sometimes unrecognized, all the way from Nice to today, on a train. Nothing to say, but there's still time. And you are the one I've been waiting for today. Lately I've lost my tongue. Today you found my song. Unknown our love has grown, and I thank God you came along. You are the one I've been waiting for today. And here comes the sun. It's been waiting more today.
Oh, look at that.
That's actually kind of hard to do.
All right, yeah, see? Now,
Yeah.
the reason I did that is because she makes me look. Can you take these off?
You take it off.
All right, take the other one off.
No, really?
All right, then don't. Just stand on that.
Okay,
Every
here we go.
time we go out and get photographed, she looks so much taller than me. I'm taller than her. Let's settle this once and for all. You're always wearing these heels, and I feel so short next to you, so...
Can I have my shoe back
Yes,
now?
all right. That's mainly why I had you on the show, to settle that, because... Hey, Portia.
Hey, Hey, Ellen.
So we've been married. This is our 7th-month anniversary today.
Yes,
Isn't
it
that
is.
amazing?
It's great.
And I'm going to treat you like any other guest who just got married. I would say, how's married life for you?
I think it's going pretty good.
Are you enjoying being married to me?
Yes, yes,
Yeah?
I am. Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Remember that?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I gotta say that was the happiest day of my life. It really was.
Me too.
It really was.
Me too.
Yeah. No, you know, people always ask me if there's anything that she does that's annoying, like around the house, like if she leaves wet towels on the floor, if she's messy. And I got to tell you, she is considerate and kind and wonderful and neat.
Oh,
Yeah.
thanks.
All of those things,
Thanks.
really, the most amazing. So what would you say about me?
Thanks a lot.
No pressure.
I would say the same thing.
Really?
Not the neat part. I don't think you're neat, but you're kind and considerate and all those things.
I'm not as neat.
No, you're
right.
not as neat. It's just
No.
not as
No.
important to you.
No, but the only little thing that I had to adjust to was how unbelievably famous you are and how many people love you. And so that was really the only thing for me, being your wife, or especially when we first got together, a lot of people would like to come and tell her, which I don't blame you. I don't blame you guys. If I saw her, I'd tell her the same thing. But we were in Rome and Piazza Navona, and I'd been before, and I was dying to kind of show her this beautiful piazza. And we're walking around, but we got swamped by paparazzi. And she always feels bad for me, which is really sweet. And so she's getting swamped, and I'm standing there kind of alone and not knowing what to do with myself. And this one Australian woman came over to me, and she was very excited, and she said, "Oh, can I please have a picture with you?" And I thought, oh, that's great, and I'm ashamed to admit that I'm kind of excited that she wants her picture taken with me. And Ellen sees me, and she's kind of giving me a wink or something. And we take the picture, and the woman says, afterwards, she says, "I don't know who you are, but my friend said you're really famous, so thanks." And yeah, some people kind of want to throw me a bone, and that was also in Italy. There was a whole table full of American tourists who were very, very excited to see you through the whole dinner. And at the very end, the guy says to me, "Loved LA Law."
We do too. We like it.
And I thought, that was a good show. Yeah.
I was going to share with you that Portia and I just celebrated our 1-year wedding anniversary. That was nice. And it was quiet. We had a little a picnic, and not a picnic really, like a blanket and some wine, and no blanket, wine, but that's. And it was just on the ground, but it was nice. That's why I call it a picnic. But it was really nice. It was outside, and so we're sitting there, and all of a sudden we had a few people, and we look up in the sky, and Portia had hired a skywriter to write 1 in the sky, and I have a picture of it that my brother's girlfriend took. Look at that. Isn't that sweet? So if anyone saw that, that was for me. That's a great picture. My brother's girlfriend, Joanne, is a photographer, and she had to lay on the ground to take that shot. And actually, she was already on the ground. We had, as I mentioned, the wine. And here's some other pictures that she took also. She took that. And then I think we have 2 more. There's that one, and then 1 more. Yeah. I think that's my brother. I'm not sure. I don't know who that is. But anyway, it was really sweet of her to get the skywriter, and it was that's very special. And I had no idea what to get her at all, because what do you get? The woman who has everything, and by everything I mean me. But and I just learned that the traditional first anniversary gift is paper. I guess you knew that, though. Of course, I didn't know that, and I learned that. But so I got Portia a roll of paper towels, but they were decorative. They had the flowers, and it was this select size, so it was special. Paper, how is that? I was trying to figure out who would, maybe they just didn't want to buy an expensive gift because who's going to make it, like maybe it's just a year. Let's not go crazy with a gift. Let's just say paper's the first year so we don't have to spend a lot of money and they don't last or something. Because most marriages don't last that long, and so I get it, then I was thinking paper though, like if Pamela Anderson and Kid Rock had lasted a year, then Pamela could have gotten Kid some rolling papers, because that would have been, I don't know. I kid. But I'll tell you what's made of paper that I would have appreciated is money. But that would have been a nice gift. But I guess the skywriting was fine too. But I kid, Portia. Anyway, the first year is paper, and I assume that the second year and the third year would be rocks and scissors. And the fourth year is a thumb war, and that's how babies are made. That's what my mama told me. But if you stay married long enough, the gifts get really good. Like if you're married 20 years, it's China, and who wouldn't want to have their own country, really, when you think about that? Try to hang in there. If you can. Anyway, so I didn't get a skywriter, but this is for you, Portia. I love you. Thanks for an amazing first year. And to celebrate our anniversary, I'm going to make everybody here dance for you.
The first time ever I saw your face, I felt the sorrow in your eyes. Moon and the stars were the gifts you gave to the dark and the endless skies, my love. To the dark, the endless sky. Stand right there and give us your toes. Keep singing. Oh my God.
Oh my God! Welcome to Portia's birthday party and to the newest home of one of my favorite couples, two of my BFs, and the record holders for the most homes ever purchased in one city. Ever, literally. These two were born for each other, and Corey and I have spent so much time with them as their friends, neighbors, dance partners, cocktail buddies, and late night chat sessions. And Dad. These two are couple goals who continue to amaze me with how cute they are together. A match made in heaven, two peas in a pod. Their love and commitment to one another is amazing, and it makes me so happy that they have each other to love and cherish and grow old with. On August 16, 2008, Ellen and Portia were married at their home in Beverly Hills in front of 15 guests. Today, Portia would like us to witness a renewal of her commitment to Ellen to honor and celebrate their marriage for 14 years. So, Portia, I'll leave it to you.
This is beautiful, my girls.
Surprise. You don't have to say anything at all. But when I was thinking about what would make my birthday really special, apart from being with family and friends, it was reminding you that you're the most important thing in the world to me in front of family and friends. I was thinking about my life, my accomplishments you do when you have a big birthday, and it just all kept leading back to you. And I thought, what greater accomplishment could I ever have in my life than being loved by someone who is so magnificent, by someone as incredible as you. Also, I feel like we're on a new journey, that this is a new chapter. After 24 houses in 18 years.
24 in 18 years. This is our first home. This is it. And we're settling down finally, and we're planting roots, and we're taking better care of ourselves and each other than ever before. And I'm so excited about the future where we just get to do whatever the hell we want for the rest of our lives. On our wedding day in 2008, I quoted Walt Whitman, and I said that it is a great thing to be loved, but it is profound to be understood. And back then, after knowing each other for 4 years, I thought we understood each other. But now, 14 years later, I can truly say, we understand each other, we accept each other. And how lucky am I to be with somebody who accepts me for exactly who I am, who loves me for exactly who I am. It's you, Thingy. It always has been. I mean, you cheer me up when I'm down. You make me feel seen. You make me feel safe, cherished, loved. I love you. I will always, always love you. I am so honored to be your wife.
I just adore you. I love you, and I would not be on this earth without you. You save me every day. Thank you for saving me every day, and I'm the lucky one. And wow, everybody! So.